I apologize. I believe that my internet went down. We have been getting rain here in southwest Michigan intermittently all morning. Uh, I have no idea what happened, but it ended everything that I was doing. I don't. I really don't know what happened. I apologize. Hopefully, it's done. I think I got everything running right. I I did change the category settings, so it might take people a while to find me. And I'm not sure what happened. All right, here we go. Took long enough, but yeah, I had to create a new thumbnail. Yeah, it's not the same live stream that I had going before. I don't think I can get back into that one. I really don't know. Well, like I said, this is rehearsal week. Okay. And next week will probably be rehearsal all week as well. But until I get the kinks ironed out, I'm just learning what I'm doing, and I'm basically just feeling my way through the dark room here, if you get the metaphor. But well, it is a new stream, so I guess I got to tell you, I'm Ghost Mostly of Ghost Mostly Media LLC. I created this to host a live chat room. Let people talk about anything they want to talk about within YouTube's terms of service. Keep that in mind, please. But yeah, I used to chat back in the day, and I don't see the chat rooms that don't have a predominant subject matter. I don't want to tell you guys what to talk about. I prefer it the other way. You guys tell me what you want to talk about. If the stream cuts out again, my apologies. I won't redo another live stream today. If it cuts out again, it cuts out. There ain't nothing I can do about that. But you know, I'll keep working on it, and I'll keep trying to fix my errors. I don't think that last live stream that cut out, I don't think that was my fault. Uh, my power didn't flick off. I just believe that the internet did. Makes no sense to me. But we'll try it again. I'm under the entertainment category this time. I started out the week under news and politics. Then I went to people and blogs, and now I'm under a category called entertainment. I still haven't found where the people are. I don't know. They don't have a live chat category. So until YouTube creates a live chat category, I'm just going to have to hop around until I find the right one. The only way I can find the right one is to have people jump in here and chat with me, talk to me. Tell me where the heck you guys been hiding. I'd like to know. I'm working on getting everything set up this week. I know it's kind of jumbled, but basically, I'm creating the show 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm calling the show Afternoon Chat, and Monday through Friday. For the members, I'll probably do a Saturday show occasionally or whatever, but you're not going to find any commercials on the live stream. You're not going to find me selling you something. I'm not coming out with a line of merch. Not trying to hustle you. I'm not trying to make money off of you. I do have a Patreon page that's set up. So if you want to support the channel, you can, but I don't even think I've activated it yet. Okay. I set it up a couple of months ago, and I've been dinking around, you know what I mean? And I'm on here now, and I'm trying to get it all to work now. Eventually, I'll get it all hooked up, and it'll all work the way it's supposed to. I'll do what I'm supposed to do. You guys do what you're supposed to do with the like and subscribe crapola, you know. And eventually, we're going to have a chat room, a place where we can sit around and talk about anything you want to talk about. I'd like to keep the chat room G-rated if possible, but if it happens to go to an R rating, so what? You know, as long as you guys don't get me kicked off of YouTube, I'm fine. You know, just follow YouTube's terms of service. I'm not gonna do any other platforms. I don't care about I don't like the other platforms. All I see on there is censorship. You know, I don't need censoring. Okay. I'm a smoker. If they censored me, they'd probably tell me I can't smoke on TV. Well, I don't want to be censored. I smoke cigarettes and I smoke pot, and pot's legal here in Michigan. Okay, that's where I'm from. So, you know, as far as those other states that haven't legalized it yet, I'm like, well, you guys are, you know, slow to the store here, you know. It's all right. Don't let it bother you. Some people were born to lose, you know. To me, if you got legal alcohol, you should have legal marijuana. Marijuana is not as toxic or poisonous to the body as alcohol. And they got alcohol everywhere. Now, you can probably have your booze delivered nowadays. I haven't tried it because I don't really drink anymore. I should be honest. I drink maybe one beer a month. Okay. I watch a guy on YouTube, Tom Grassi. I watch him on Friday nights. He does a Friday night Q&A. And I think the guy's funny. He's very entertaining. I like the way he interacts with the chat. So I watch him, and I have a beer with him occasionally, you know, maybe once a month. Yeah, I'm in the entertainment category and I still don't have any people in here to chat with. So evidently, entertainment's not the way to go. I don't know what category I'm supposed to be in, but I guess I'll find it eventually. I'll try something new tomorrow if entertainment didn't work today. People and blogs didn't work yesterday, and news and politics didn't work on Monday or Tuesday. So, I'll keep changing it up until I find people that want to jump in here and chat with me. Eventually, it'd be nice if YouTube would put in just a live chat category so people could get live chat. They probably don't think that chat's as popular as I think it is, but I see a lot of people chatting on a lot of the shows that I watch. You know, I watch. Well, the latest one is TMZ Live, and they've got a live chat room and they've got chat going on. But they're showing their newsroom. Their show is not about specifically the chat, and I want this show to be about specifically the chat. You guys should be able to talk about any topic you want to talk about. And I don't think that's something that I should control. If you guys got control, that makes me a ghost. I'm like basically not here. All I'm doing is reading on your behalf, and I'll voice my own opinion occasionally. But that's from my perspective on my end of the couch here. You know, we'll see what you guys get into or want to discuss. I'm trying to figure out a lot of the actions that are available to me here. I really am not that computer literate. I'm learning more and more each day, but I'm learning by experimentation, trial and error. And hopefully I'll catch on pretty quick. Oh, I can see I can do a bunch of emojis. That's nice. It says engage with your audience. I don't know what the heck that button means. I'm just going to click it, see what happens. Start a poll, start a Q&A, answer viewer questions here, let your viewers weigh in, and close. Okay. That was interesting. So I guess now I know how to do a poll. Live and learn. Well, we'll see what all options I can do here. I don't know what reactions are. Well, I mean, I know what a reaction is, but community moderation, participants, moderation activity, timestamps, reactions, pop out chat. I don't know what pop out chat is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be learning a bunch of this crap the next week. I'm not worried about it. It'll all work its way out. We'll get all the wrinkles out of everything. And eventually, I'm going to have a chat room up and running for you guys that you want to get into and you want to talk, eventually. we'll see how it goes. But yeah, when the power goes out, or when my cable or internet access goes out, I should say, I'm at their mercy. I don't have a backup generator, and I don't have a backup to who am I using? Spectrum Internet now. So it is what it is. We got to roll with the punches here, If it comes in and it's working, it's working. If it's not, it's not. I'll come back the next day and keep working on it. Monday through Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what I'm trying to create is just an open chat room that everybody can come in and chat about what they want. I'm not trying to make a sports channel. I'm not trying to make a gaming channel. I'm not trying to make a news channel. I'm trying to make a chat room channel, a channel where the chat room has control over what they're doing and what they're saying. And hopefully, I'll get enough people that we can have decent conversations. Maybe learn a few things. That would be interesting. Southwest Michigan, in the winter, you need indoor activities, and I figured chatting is an indoor activity. So I'm getting ready for winter around here. It's not cold out today, but it is rainy, intermittent rain, and a little bit of a breeze. Not really what I'd call high winds or anything. I'm not expecting a tornado, you know what I mean? But we'll see how it goes. I don't have any experience in this kind of thing to speak of. I mean, I think I was in the chat rooms probably in the 90s sometime, a while back, anyways. Maybe, I don't know, 97, 98, 96, and somewhere in there, But, I got busy. And then when I got busy, I didn't have time to chat anymore, Nowadays, I see, you can get into a sports channel and you can talk to them about sports, but how can you talk to them about anything other than sports? I don't see them replying. I don't see any kind of a discussion. I see some of these channels, they'll read occasional comments, but they don't, once again, have a discussion. So to me, I don't want to just read your comments. I want to talk things out. I want to find out what your opinions are, and where you guys are from and what you do for a living. And, I want all the info. Myself, I was shocked when I found out that for $13.99 a month, $14 a month, basically, YouTube gave me 2 channels. And I decided to create a chat room with one of them, and the other one, I've offered it to my pastor. I wanted to see if he wanted it. I told him, I said, why don't you do like a a Bible story for 15 minutes and then do like 45 minutes of open chat and discuss the Bible story with people. But he hasn't decided, so we'll see what he wants to do. I told him, I said, it's free, ain't going to cost you nothing. So I don't know. I suppose he could set up a Patreon page for his church. He's a nice guy. I like him. I like his wife and their kids. They're all good people. Um, I'm not overly religious or anything. My father actually goes to his church. I met him through my father. Yeah, my father's 87. Yeah. But I think he's on vacation right now. Monday was his birthday. He just turned 87 and he went out of town. I think he's up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which I don't know if you guys have ever been up there, but it's gorgeous. Yeah. You'd love it. In the summer. Wintertime would be tough up there, but in the summer, it's just gorgeous. Yeah. I'm not planning any vacations. And my kids, they come here. My kids travel the world, so, they'll come here when they want to visit. They come in to see, the other relatives, the grandfathers, the aunts and uncles and stuff. Lately, they're coming back to bury people, so, that's not a good thing, but at least they're being respectful, And I have memorial service I have to go to next month on 19th. So the stream that day might be an hour late, but I'll still hold it. I think it's more of a celebration of the life that was versus a sad event. You know what I mean? I'll go and pay my respects. A lady meant something to me. That's part of being a human being. We interact with people, and they have value to us. Beard looks weird today. It seems to be crooked. I don't know. Yeah, I like it. I find myself holding it all the time. I don't know why. Oh, human beings, we all come up with bad habits. We all have our own set of idiosyncrasies. What's wrong with that? Oh, it's part of what makes us unique. If we were all carbon copies of one another, how boring would life be? We're better off being unique, in my opinion. Your opinion may differ. And that's kind of what this show is all about. Give you a chance to voice your opinion or to have your opinion voiced. I am not sure what else I want to do with Ghost Mostly Media. I'm undecided. I was figuring I'd talk to the chat and find out what the chat wants me to do with the Ghost Mostly Media. you know, because without other people, it does me no good. So I was figuring I'd get input from the people that came into chat. It was up to me, I'd probably just do bass fishing videos or something, Yeah. Well, I like bass fishing, you know, but you know, I just do catch and release. I don't bother to eat them anymore. Yeah, if I want fish, I'd probably go down to the all you can eat fish dinner on Friday nights. You know, let somebody else do the cooking and the cleanup. You know, yeah. But I enjoy fishing a lot, and I'm used to be pretty good at it. I prefer the bass. I like it when they dance on the top of the water. Once you've got them hooked and you're reeling them in, and they stand up and walk across the water. I think that's just really cool. I wish every breed of fish did it, but they don't. You know, but the bass like it. They're all good at it too. Makes you think they spend a lot of time up on top of the water instead of in it. But yeah, they get pretty good size out here, in Michigan. When I was out west, we did trout fishing. You know, that's a whole different ball game there. You know, I used to go up to the high mountain lakes in Colorado and fish up there at Continental Divide. That was a lot of fun, but it was also a lot of work. I took part in a huge family trip we took up there. We took 10 humans and 10 horses, and we went up and stayed for 2 weeks in the Weminuche National Wilderness area. Gorgeous. I highly recommend it, but you got to be young. You want to walk up the side of a mountain, you better be young. You better be strong. Yeah. That kind of stuff takes a lot of doing. Well, it looks like I've got enough to work with today between the two separate streams that I've had going now. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what happened and why I lost that first stream and why there was no way to get back into that first stream either. Uh, that kind of struck me as odd. I'll do my research and I'll figure out what I'm doing wrong and I'll make the adjustments that I can and hopefully have it all straightened out, sometime next week. We'll get this all up and running and hopefully I'll find where the people are hiding too, you know. But in this category that I'm in now, uh, nobody's jumping in the chat room, so I have no idea what I've done wrong. Maybe there was a way to get into the chat room that canceled when the internet went down, or when my internet went down, I should say. I don't think everybody else's did, but I'll figure it out. The end of the week, I'll get this stuff done, but I'll go ahead and close this for now. I've got some things that I can research, some things that I can work on, and some bugs that I can iron out. And I'll be back on tomorrow. Well, at this point, probably not in the entertainment category. I'll have to, determine that later today. I'll figure out what I'm doing, but generally to sign off, I prefer to tell you to be nice to everybody. You'll like the end result. Be safe, be patient with everyone, uh, eliminate the hate, go back to good old fashioned dislike and disagreement. Okay. Dislike and disagree are okay. Hate is not. Hate means you're not controlling your fear. If you're hating people, you need to control your fear. Plain and simple. Control your fear, and then it goes back to good old fashioned dislike. Don't be afraid. Don't let the news media manipulate you. That's all they appear to be doing, is trying to scare you. 340 million people in this country, in the United States. Out of that 340 million, there were only a handful that were bad today. Only a handful. You look up the stats on crime, and it's less than 7% of the population. It's always been less than 7% of the population. And out of that 7%, we got 2 million of them sitting in prison, which means that the cops themselves outnumber the bad guys in every town. So, we're not as crime ridden as the news media depicts. So that's why I say be nice to everybody. The good guys outnumber the bad guys by at least 10-1. And I'll swear to that in a court of law. Okay? If you don't believe me, walk outside your front door and point out the criminal. You're not going to see one. Okay? They're brainwashing you with this news. Okay? Yes, there is crime, but it's not on every corner. It's not even close to being on every corner. Okay? They're scaring you so that they can sell you things, so that they can manipulate you. Okay? Control your fears. And if you are afraid of a guy you see on the corner, try smiling at him and saying hi. Say hello. You're probably going to get a smile and a hello back. That being said, I'm Ghost Mostly from Ghost Mostly Media, LLC. And look for me tomorrow, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., weather permitting. Thank you.